New York Times bestselling author and Jeopardy host Ken Jennings is finding a way to connect with audiences all over again with his new 400-plus page book, The Complete Ken-nections, 5,000 questions and 1,000 puzzles. The book is based on his popular online game, Ken-nections, where the 74-game Jeopardy champ asks fellow trivia buffs 5 questions that all share one secret theme that you must then figure out. Joining us now, Ken Jennings, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Lindsay.
And huge congratulations, because we know not only did you just get the Emmy nomination for Jeopardy Outstanding Game Show, but you personally got the nomination for Outstanding Game Show Host.
That's right.
Not an easy feat.
No, it's very exciting. I still feel like I'm a few steps behind the great Alex Trebek, who is a legend.
So the online version of Ken-nections is available on mentalfloss.com. Mm-hmm. What made you decide, I'm going to actually go old school and do a paperback version?
I love books. I love trivia books. I had a shelf full of big trivia books as a kid. And a lot of these quizzes, I've been writing this for, nearly 15 years.
Oh, wow.
So long ago that it started out at Parade Magazine. Do you remember
Yes,
Parade
I do,
Magazine
yes.
in the Sunday paper? That's where Ken-nections was born. And because of that, a lot of them have just been lost in the bowels of the internet over time. And I thought, that's a lot of wasted work. Let's bring them back. A giant book with way too much trivia.
So it sounds like if you collected this over 15 years, I was going to ask how big of a research team did you have in order to compile all this? This wasn't just you, was it?
It's a one-man research team.
Oh,
I'm
my
afraid.
goodness.
And because a lot of the quizzes are now over a decade old, a lot of revising and updating and editing just to make sure all the facts still check out and not things that have been lost in the mists of time.
That is super impressive. If somebody wants to become more like you, a trivia buff, that is, but they still have to maintain a full-time job.
Right.
What kinds of exercises, what kinds of things might you recommend that they do?
I feel like it is available to everyone, because we all have really good memories for the things we love. So trivia people just tend to be omnivorous. They're curious about everything. That's just a way you can live your life. Every day, if somebody mentions a subject you've never heard of or says their hometown and you don't know where that is, you can look it up. You can go down an internet rabbit hole. You can ask follow-up questions. You can do the same thing on podcasts or follow links online. It's just a way of being more of an active learner all day, every day.
What was it for you?
As a kid, it was a lot of, we had fewer options. There's no internet. So to me, it's the World Book Encyclopedia.
Okay, I remember those.
The colored pages with the flags or like transparencies of the human body.
And you would just sit down and flip through the encyclopedia while I was reading like the Babysitter's Club. You were reading encyclopedias.
Well, I was reading Encyclopedia Brown too, but
Okay.
Sometimes I was reading actual encyclopedias. I was mad that the library wouldn't let you check them out. No, Ken, you can't take those home. Those stay here.
Finally, aside from hosting a game show, having the new book coming out, you also make an appearance in 2 different episodes of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, along with Matt Damon. We want to look at a clip.
I want to do this by myself. And I had the feeling that Matt Damon is not just a good hang.
You're right, he's not a good hang. This is a betrayal. I am outraged. Game show hosts don't do this to each other, and my lawyers will be in touch with you, Ken Jennings.
Is there a game show host code?
Well, there was. Oh. Now there's not anymore.
So many people know there's a little fun, long-time feud between Matt Damon and Jimmy Kimmel. So now Jimmy Kimmel also hates you because you brought him along.
He says I broke the game show host code and brought Matt on the show. But Jimmy, don't make me pick between you and Matt Damon. I don't know how to tell Jimmy this, but America loves Matt Damon.
That's very funny. Give us a sense of the organization, water.org, that all the proceeds will go for, and why this is a 2-parter that you're making this appearance.
Water.org is actually Matt Damon's charity. Clean water to the developing world is such a huge problem. It solves so many nutritional and hygiene problems. And when Matt was passionate about that, I thought, well, I'm happy to help. And the reason why it's spread over 2 different episodes is probably so that Jimmy could do the gag where he says, we've run out of time for Matt Damon.
Oh,
I think that might be the only reason.
That totally makes sense now.
But yeah, cliffhanger. We'll be back tomorrow night to see what happens.
All right, well, we hope that you get lots of money for water.org.
Fingers crossed.
Very worthwhile organization. Thank you so much, Ken, for coming back on the show. His new book of trivia, The Complete Ken-nections, 5,000 questions and 1,000 puzzles, is out today. And you can watch the second part of his appearance on ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tomorrow, Wednesday at 8 p.m. 7 Central.